Nearly 11.5 million cosmetics procedures were carried out in the U.S. in the year 2005. In today's culture, there is an enormous influence both from society and the media to always look beautiful. That's why people undergo these procedures, which is stupid. And, with the cosmetics industry acquiring so much money, more outrageous procedures become available every year. Like, the doggy facelift. That's, pretty attractive, I guess. And in some parts of the country, teenagers are already having surgical procedures operated on them, such as like liposuction, collagen injections, and just a bunch of everything that Botox provides. And in order to enhance themselves, they think this is the only solution. Nothing natural. They just Botox it up. Jed, are you done?
Yeah. Be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Pokemon, oh, you're my best friend in a world we must defend.
Over the last 5 years, would you say cosmetic procedures have seen a significant increase in popularity?
The amount of procedures carried out have actually stayed the same, but the industry itself has grown.
Oh, alright. And do you by chance see cosmetic surgery growing even bigger in the coming years?
I think so. I think it's going to become more mainstream, but unfortunately it's kind of a buyer beware system, which means that the buyer doesn't shop around, they don't necessarily do their job, which means that an even less trained, possibly even a poor surgeon could get in and actually do the procedure, and then a disaster happens.
Alright, yeah, that's definitely not good. And have you ever had a teenage patient?
In the past, I have, but over the past years, laws have actually changed, and no one under the age of 18 can actually even get a procedure done.
Alright, that's good to hear. That's all I have to question you about today.
Well,
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for asking.
Press the button again, Jed.
I did.
Would you say procedures you perform are of great interest to people?
Yes, they are.
Alright, seeing as you specialize in reconstructive surgeries, what is the recovery time that patients usually have to endure before they can partake in activities again?
Well, sometimes, again, depending on the procedure, sometimes it's as little as 2 or 3 days, and sometimes, with more extensive procedures, it can be up to 23 days.
Oh, really? That's interesting. What would you say is the average age of your patients?
For what I specialize in, most of my patients are between the ages of 20 and 30 years of age.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, thank you for your time.
You're
anything
welcome.
else?
You're welcome. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
I totally did not throw that part at the end in. I was like, oops. This is Jim. Jim was bored and tired of being an ordinary guy like everybody else, so he did something pretty stupid.
I was just feeling kind of bored with my life, same old thing every day. So I wanted something to kind of liven things up. And I heard about these new colored hair plugs, and it seemed like a pretty cool idea at the time.
But Jim wasn't made of money. He worked for a modest salary as a high school janitor. And in a country where our citizens spend $12.4 billion on cosmetic surgery every year, what was he to do?
I didn't have enough money for the procedure that I wanted, so I started looking around for bargain surgeons, and I actually found out that it was even cheaper to fly to Puerto Rico, get the surgery, and fly back than it would be to get it at some local clinic.
Jim caught the first available flight to Puerto Rico.
The red zone is for loading and unloading of passengers only.
But he wasn't too happy when he got back.
When I woke up from the anesthesia, I was pretty out of it, but apparently the procedure hadn't gone exactly the way it was supposed to. They had to put all the hair plugs in during a single session because I had to leave tomorrow on the next flight, and that's definitely not something that you're supposed to do when you get this kind of procedure performed.
To make matters worse, Jim had found that his new hair plugs were rejecting his body. It's called GBA. And because Jim spent all his money, he couldn't get his hair plugs removed safely. His doctor told him he had 1 week to live. Jim, put your hands up.
So yeah, I was pretty bummed when they told me that I was gonna die. But, you know, I decided to make the best of it. Definitely not happy about the decision I made to get this surgery, especially from some crappy surgeon. Didn't even know what he was doing, but I'm sorry.
Still, Jim was resolved to do the best he could to enjoy his last few days on Earth. Here's Jim. He's just enjoying the last, moments of his life. He's only got a week left. Looks pretty happy, I guess. Looks pretty determined. He's coughing. What the heck is this? Oh, this doesn't look. Jim! 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 Oh my God! Oh my gosh! Jim! Jim! Are you right, man? Are you alright? Jim? Jim? Say hello to class. It's a documentary. Come on, Jim. Everybody. Jim's dead. Here lies Jim. He lived a good life, although he made some poor decisions, especially because of how his financials were, and he ended up choosing, by will, to be buried under this shed. A moment of silence for Jim. I hope this documentary has been informational to you, and I hope that you decide not to pursue any cosmetic procedures anytime in the near future. And now, some Never Gonna Give You Up song that I heard on the internet, and it's hilarious.